Sustainability, serverless, Stevens, it's Monkchips in 3 minutes. So what are we going to talk about today? Last week I talked about sustainability and how we're making real progress, that the cloud companies with their epic scale are beginning to work much more efficiently and effectively in terms of buying green and sustainable energy, which is awesome. Solar power is continuing to crash. We had that Indian airport that's running completely on solar now. And so I thought it was interesting just this week when something came across my door, which is called climate feedback. I think it's a really important Indiegogo, something that's worth you supporting. I pledged today. Basically, what it is a news site that's going to be run by scientists to ensure that the kind of information that we've got about what's happening in the climate is more authoritative and is not just based on this sort of conjecture stuff. There are so many crazy headlines we're seeing all the time, 10 degrees here, 2 degrees there, stuff made up, and that just plays into the hands of the climate change deniers. So basically, I'm supporting the Kickstarter. It's not going for much longer, but I would say get in there, support climate feedback. Atomic unit of compute isn't the application, as we're seeing in the container wave. It's now in the function itself. How could that work in sustainability terms? Well, think about it in terms of money. So Amazon, if you look at their numbers, effectively it might be that for sort of 1/45th or 1/46th of the money, you could have this service just sitting there and only running if and when you need it. So I'm going to Serverless Conf this week. We'll hear about Amazon Lambdas, IBM OpenWhisk, Google Cloud Functions, the Azure Serverless implementation, and I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of news from there as well. So let's talk about Serverless Conf. It's going to be epic. It's in Williamsburg, New York, so it's a hipster location for a hipster stack. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's run by a guy called Ant Stanley, A Cloud Guru is his company. Basically, they built their entire organization on Lambdas, so it's highly efficient. They're running the company at sort of low cost. I think that's really interesting to see. We've got great speakers. I'm looking forward to meeting Charity Majors, a bunch of other really interesting people, and it's just going to be a meeting of the tribes in terms of Lambdas. Where do we go from here? So it's in Williamsburg, New York, totally sold out. I'm really glad I'm going, and I'm going to learn a lot about serverless. I don't know about this no-ops thing. I know Charity is going to go to war with that, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of interesting talks, context, and hopefully more from the people building businesses, business models, and applications on Lambdas. So, final thing, Rachel Stevens. She's joining RedMonk. Amazing. We've got a new employee. Rachel's background, she's been a DBA, practitioner, and obviously we're all about practitioners. She's just come out of business school, and now we're incredibly pleased and humbled and lucky that she's joining RedMonk. She's on the Twitter. We haven't yet got a blog name yet, but as soon as we do, you'll know. You'll hear it here first. Follow Rachel Stevens. That's Monkchips in 3 minutes.